What's up guys, LitPowerMedia is bringing us another Wi-Fi battle today, and today's another post-commentary battle, and this is a battle against another fellow YouTuber by the name of JasKambo. Check him out below after this battle if you would like to. And you can see the team previews on this side, I think. I'm pretty sure it's this side. If it's not on that side, then I just look like an idiot, but I'm pretty sure it's on this side. And as you can see, I'm bringing a very hyper-offensive team, and he's bringing a very, I don't know what team this is, but I mean, for some reason during this battle, this was supposed to be live recorded, and we had two battles, and the first one was live recorded. The mic screwed up on the webcam, so I couldn't use it. It was unusable. And then the second time I battled also was unusable, so I was like, damn it! But luckily he saved the both battle videos, so I said, okay, I'll commentate the first one, he'll commentate the second one. That's what we were thinking of doing. So I'm commentating the first battle, he'll commentate the second one, so that's exactly what's going on. And he's bringing a very... When I was looking at his team, for some reason, I felt like it wasn't a Mega Houndoom. Like, I don't know why, I just looked at this and thought, I don't think it's gonna be Mega Houndoom. I just couldn't feel it. I felt like the Mega Venusaur was a lot more probable. I don't know why, and it turns out I was right during the battle. I have literally no idea. Like, if you saw the live recording, I was literally like, I don't feel like that's a Mega Houndoom. Even though that's the only reason someone would bring a Houndoom. I just, you know, some voodoo shit going on here, but yeah. And I'm bringing a very hyper-offensive team with a Swords Dancer Bomberster, which is something I really wanted to try out. But you'll see how this battle goes, and yeah, so let's just get straight into the battle. Right now. So yes, it says Jonas' issuing challenge. I'm going to be in the other side, so hopefully you guys remember that. I didn't really know who to lead off with, so I thought I'd lead off with Haxorus because his team seemed very weak to earthquakes and stuff. So I kind of just stayed and go for Earthquake, thinking I'm going to do some decent damage to this thing. He switches out, and he switches out into his Houndoom, which was a very odd play. Maybe predicted a Fire Fang, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure. So I go for Earthquake, and it's going to take this thing out, but no, this guy's sashed. See, I smelt it. I smelt it wasn't a Mega, and it wasn't. I have no idea where that came from. So I thought I'd just go for another Earthquake and then kill this thing off, and that was... fair enough. I don't know what his thought process was on that, but you know, I ain't complaining. One Pokemon's down already, and look, he sends out Fortress again, and we're back to square one. I'm gonna Earthquake as usual. Everyone's here. Look at that. He eats that up so well, and I'm like, wow, why did he switch out? I don't know. He must have predicted the Fire type move. But I am not one to complain. So he gets a Toxic off of me, and I'm thinking, I don't really want to stay in because I'm not really doing much damage to him. And I'm just going to stand in my Mawile, thinking he can't go for Toxic if he predicts the switch. Earthquake's not going to be doing much after an Intimidate, but you know, and I've got decent defense. And he just goes for Protect. So I'm like, oh, you're just a Toxic Staller, I see. I see. So now I felt like he would switch out. I just kind of go for Crunch anyway. I'm pretty sure I go for Crunch. Because I still haven't got Play Rough on this thing. But it actually benefits me more than it doesn't. No, I just go for Rock Tomb, that was it. Because I thought it'd do neutral damage, and if he wanted to switch out, then I could slow down whatever other Pokemon wants to come in. And that was my plan. And yeah, like I said, I didn't get Play Rough, but it actually helped me out. Having Crunch on this thing actually worked. Like, it just did. So now I'm not gonna go for Iron Head or anything like that. I'm just gonna go for Crunch. I think now I go for Crunch. Do I go for Crunch? I go for Crunch. Awesome. I'm not like a complete idiot. Keep in mind I had this battle when I was a bit sleepy and everything because it was like midnight, and you know, this guy's been asking for a battle for a little while because it's for his 50th video special or something like that, and he wanted me to be part of it. I was like, oh, that's awesome, man. So now I just go for Iron Head, thinking it's gonna do decent damage if he stays in, and it does do decent damage, and he gives me Giga Drain, and you know, it's a questionable play. Maybe he predicted a switch, I'm not entirely sure. But if he went for Lucy, that probably would have been in a better off position. But I ain't complaining. He switches out. I go for Crunch on the off chance he does want to switch out. And it turns out in my favour because he switches out to something that resists the Iron Head, which is what I kind of thought. And I thought Crunch was going to take out the Venusaur at that range anyway. So now the Crunch is me like, you know, a nice amount of KOs, and I'm not sure if it's a 2-hit KO. Did it KO? No, it doesn't KO. But he goes for Explosion, and I'm like, whoa. And because I didn't see any leftovers or anything like that, I thought maybe he's normal gem, but no, he's not. And as you can see, Explosion doesn't do anything to Mega Mawile, because Mega Mawile is a beast. Its defense is actually pretty high. Everything's good with it. So obviously I'm not intimidated in the slightest. And now I feel like he doesn't see the Sucker Punch, so he probably thinks he doesn't have it. But yeah, I'm just going to go for it because this thing's obviously going to outspeed. And I just take out Shiny Chandelier. So Mega Mawile pulling through with a sweep. Absolutely amazing, absolute beast. I didn't think he was going to send this thing out and send straight out, because that would have been pointless. So I just go for Iron Head, my strongest move. He goes for Seismic Toss, and lucky me, I think I was on 55 HP, so I'm going to live with 5 HP left, and I'm like, yes, awesome. So that's very fortunate for me. And just in case you wanted to switch out, again, I go for Crunch. I'm pretty sure I go for Crunch. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look what I go for. Hopefully I go for Crunch. No, I just go for another Iron Head. Okay, fair enough. But after seeing how much a resisted Iron Head is doing, I'm pretty sure Crunch would take it out from this range. And like I said, if I had Play Rough, it would have been resisted. Oh no, I just go for Sucker Punch because I was scared I wouldn't outspeed. I think that was it, yeah. But I mean, I remember max speed on this thing, like Jolly Nature max speed. So my Mega Wild is definitely a unique set to say the least. And then he sends in his Mega Venusaur, and unfortunately, he just forfeits the match because at that point, you probably realised he had nothing else to do, and I mean, what can you do? I mean, I was surprised I swept with it. I mean, I didn't have any setup or anything like that. It just ended up just being a huge problem. He couldn't really handle it too well. And in the second match, it was a lot more of a longer match. You can definitely check that out on his channel, like I said below. And I hope you guys just enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it wasn't live recorded. You definitely, I think you would have liked my reactions, whatever, but it was so unusable, especially in the second battle. I think you'd have loved it because I was getting really pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle today, and I guess I'll just see you guys in the next video. So goodbye.